What is going on, family? What is going on? So, we are on day 12 with Jesus. Oh, my phone's right there. And day 3 of 75 hard. We hit the gym this morning. It felt amazing. And yeah, it felt amazing. It really does. What's so crazy is like when I'm not lying and going to the gym, that's the crazy thing that gets me is like it truly, it just feels amazing to get back into it and do it and everything, you know? So it's like whenever I don't go, like it just, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm in play. And I think I mentioned this before. But so let's say in the book of 30 Days with Jesus, the chapter that we was on was the rising and falling. The rising and falling. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the rising and falling. I had to make sure. The rising and falling, basically. So we are in this one, and what's so crazy is I'm gonna read this first how it starts off. Basically, it says, like it's Genesis 37, Philippians 2:5-11. And then it said, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called accordingly to his purpose. Romans 8:28. So what gets me is like, it says this, have you ever cried over something so much that you felt like you ran out of tears? Your eyes are swollen while a current of unrest still rages through your soul, and you look up towards the heaven in utter confusion. God, why aren't you doing something? Why aren't you answering my prayers? Why aren't you intervening in this hopeless situation? Why are you allowing this to happen? Why, God? Let me see. This is the crux of one of the hardest parts about following God. You know he is all powerful and can literally do anything, but it's devastating when he is not demonstrating his power through the things you are begging him for most. How do you resonate with these questions and feelings in your life right now? Honestly, this like refers right back to yesterday. That's the crazy thing. Whenever I said I was going through it, I was dealing with it, and I was just like why is it my life? Like, why isn't this working? Why is my life like this? Why do I gotta deal with this? Why do I gotta do this? Why I gotta do that? Like, this is literally like the thing, you know? And I feel like I resonate with this because of that. Because of course, whenever I didn't get to finalize the deal, it's like, of course, when I didn't get to finalize the deal, the questions came out. Like, is this it for me, God? Or why did this happen? Is this supposed to happen? And that's right there resonates with me because of the fact of like, just, I mean, I'm guilty of questioning God. Truly guilty of questioning him, even though I know in his hands all things are going to be okay and all things will work out and we will land upon our purpose. But also I heard someone say something today that got me the most was it was actually Omar Takori. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his last name. I don't really want to say it incorrectly, but he goes to City Light Church as well, and he was talking. I literally just seen his video, and what's so crazy is the fact that like I'm talking about this right now. Like I wasn't planning on talking about this, but I'm learning whenever something approaches your thoughts as you're speaking, usually that's something that needs to be spoken. Not always, but most of the time. So he said, and these aren't the exact words, but he was like, people, like I think they said, people like pray for their businesses to work. Or people have businesses and the businesses half the time they don't work out or it doesn't work out. And I was just listening. I was like, okay, business don't work out. And he's like, because people are chasing their passion, not their purpose. He didn't say that, but that just came out of nowhere. I don't even know. But he was like, people are chasing their passion, not their purpose. That's what I think. That's where I feel like he was going with it. People are chasing their passion, not their purpose. Or people are chasing their passion. Basically, people were trying to build their business around their passion. This is what he said. But my thing that just came to me is like people chase their passion, not their purpose. That's why some things fail. But hey, that might be a good one right there, because that literally just came to me. But he said people chase their passion, or they base their business around their passion, but their passion isn't their purpose. So that's why the businesses fail at times. People chase their passion, or base their passion, or try to base their business around their passion and not their purpose. So it tends to fail. A godly based business won't fail. Why is this clicking so much with me right now? This has really got me in deep thought for sure. I'm trying not to get sidetracked, but this is really like, it's a really good point. It's a really good point for sure. And it really resonates with me like crazy. And it's all resonated together, but I didn't even know that I was gonna go this way with this video. Honestly, if you don't know the truth, I was not planning on speaking on the stuff that I just spoke on for the last 2 to 3 minutes. And it's kind of awesome because I feel like I feel like I'm landing on a valid point with all this. And maybe it's clicking with me too, because maybe it's not about passion. If you want to fulfill your purpose, maybe it's more about finding the purpose, not so much the passion, because the passion will overflow into the purpose. Can I get a hallelujah? Come on, bro. Let's go, man. Like, seriously. Seriously, that's a good one for sure. And like I said, I don't really know where I was going with that one, but like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And now I'm just like, man, God, I see you're doing something for sure. I see you are doing something. And thank you for this day, for this time, for this camera, for this mic, for this phone, for this room, for this life. Thank you. And Lord, I pray over whoever sees this video, that if they're going through anything or trying to figure it out as well as I am, that I pray that they figure it out. And I pray that they fulfill their purpose and the passion follows. And I guess we can stop right there, right? Appreciate you guys for sure. And as always, if you're new, I appreciate you landing on this. Don't, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? And follow the journey, because like I said, I want to keep going. I want to make it a goal to keep going, because I know there's something in this, So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Much love. Peace. Actually, peace, love, and happiness.